Hey there! Welcome to the Life Skills family. In this video, we are going to hit another difficult topic, teen responsibility. Today, we're going to discuss how our rights come with responsibilities, how teens misinterpret or confuse the terms rights and privileges, some pros and cons of teen responsibilities, and why parents or guardians have responsibility over their teens. So, grab a comfy seat and get ready for a difficult conversation. Trigger warning. This video contains actual facts about responsibility that may cause eye-rolling, sudden urges to argue, and the realization that you actually have to do stuff in life. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's get into it. Have you ever felt like you're stuck between being a kid and an adult? You want more independence, but people still tell you what to do? That's because responsibilities come with every stage of life, including your teen years. Let's break it down so you can understand why responsibilities matter, what's fair and what's not, and how this all connects to your rights and independence. Remember, responsibility is taking ownership of your actions and choices, even when no one is watching. It means being accountable for what you do or don't do and how it affects others. Think about it. If you forget to do your homework, you're responsible for the bad grade. Your teacher won't buy the dog ate it excuse, especially if you don't have a dog. If you help with chores at home, you're showing responsibility and making life easier for your family. Your parents may magically stop yelling about them. If you lie to a friend and break their trust, you're responsible for fixing it. Not just saying, well, that happened. So responsibility isn't just about rules, it's about building trust, gaining independence, and preparing for real life. The lesson we learn is, the more you take responsibility, the more people trust you. And trust equals more freedom. Here's a question for you. Have you ever lied, said something, or done something to break someone's trust? How did that affect that relationship? We know all rights come with responsibilities. Everyone, teens and adults. Let's look at some examples. You have the right to free speech, but you're responsible for what you say. You can't use it to spread lies or hurt people. You have the right to an education, but you're responsible for showing up and learning. You can't expect good grades if you never do your work. Adults have the right to drive, but they're responsible for following traffic laws, or they lose that right. They can't just yeet their car through red lights because they felt like it. See the pattern? Trigger warning. No one gets to do whatever they want without responsibility because actions have consequences. You or others may do something now and not get caught, but you will eventually get caught. But we will save this conversation for another video. Now here's the tea. Rights and privileges are two different things. One big mistake teens make is confusing rights with privileges. Rights are things you are legally guaranteed, but can be limited based on your actions. Privileges are things you earn and can lose based on your actions. Here are some examples. A right is going to school and getting an education. A privilege is driving a car. You need to pass a test and follow rules. A right is expressing your opinions. A privilege is having a phone and social media. Your parents can take these away. A right is wearing clothes you're comfortable in. A privilege is getting name-brand clothes or expensive shoes, not a necessity. The key to this lesson, if it can be taken away because of bad behavior, it's a privilege, not a right. We all know there are pros and cons of teen responsibilities. All adults have already experienced this. Being a teen comes with some responsibilities, but also a lot of freedom compared to adults. Let's look at the good and bad. The pros or the good stuff. You don't have big responsibilities like paying rent or taxes. Trust me, it's brutal. You don't have to work full-time just to survive. You have more time to figure life out before jumping into adult decisions. The cons or the annoying stuff. You get told what to do by parents, teachers, and other adults. Like a side character in your own life. You can't always make your own choices, curfews, school rules at home. You feel like adults don't take you seriously. But let's be real, showing up in pajama pants to school doesn't scream mature. You still have to wake up early for school. The lesson here, While teen responsibilities can feel frustrating, they also protect you from stress and mistakes that adults deal with, especially when there may be adult consequences on the line. As a teen, you want independence? That's cool. But here's the deal, your parents or guardians are legally responsible for you until you turn 18. That means they must know where you are. You're not a secret agent. They need to know who you're with. Yes, even your chill friends. They can check what you're doing online or in real life. Snapchat streaks don't count as a private life. They can search your room, backpack, or phone if they feel they need to. They are legally, financially, and morally responsible for you. Why? Because if you get into trouble, they get into trouble too. If you make a bad decision, they're the ones responsible for fixing it, paying for it, or dealing with the consequences. Trigger warning. Parents don't actually love paying fines because their kid felt like being rebellious. Remember, teen brains aren't fully developed, and that's okay. Your brain isn't fully developed until your mid to late 20s. This is why teens make impulsive choices, take risks, and sometimes say, "I'll do it later," when they literally mean never. Why does this matter? Your brain is still learning to think ahead. You react quickly instead of pausing to analyze. You sometimes struggle to see consequences. That's why you need guidance, structure, and supervision. Your brain is still under construction. It's like a Wi-Fi update, annoying but necessary. It's not about control, it's about helping you make good choices until you're ready to handle things on your own. Here's the truth. The more responsible you are, the more independence you earn. If you show your parents you can be trusted, they'll give you more freedom. If you take care of your responsibilities, adults will take you more seriously. If you learn responsibility now, you'll be way ahead when you become an adult. Responsibility isn't just about following rules, it's about proving you can handle life. And when you prove that, the world starts treating you like someone who's got it together. Let's talk. What's one responsibility you have that you wish you didn't? Drop it in the comments. What's a privilege you thought was a right? If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with a friend. Turn on those notifications for more videos on how to survive teen life. Our next video, we will discuss how people respond to mistakes. Get ready for a deep conversation about different reactions we have when we make a mistake and how that affects how we take responsibility. Also, don't forget to check out some of the other series we have on the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.